Welcome back, guys. Today we'll be looking at floating action buttons in Flutter, and for that I've got some packages installed. PubSpec.yaml. So if you love this, fab menu, floating action bubble, and a fab circular menu, you can go ahead and install it in your app, in your code. I'll leave the link in the description below. And I've just created a stateless widgets. I've imported them. So let's just have the first one, a floating action button. I'll be using the fab circular menu as the first one. So here we have some required arguments, and that's the children. So inside there there will be icon buttons, and as you know, it will have an unpressed function and icon. So here we have icons dot home. So I want it to be the home button. So what I'll just do is copy this and paste. You'll see this, you'll see the results soon. And that's our floating action button. If you press this now, you can see the fab circular menu. Is this not beautiful? And if you press the icons, you see it's printing out the age, the home, the person, and the group. So this is the first one we are using, and we can also customize it. Like if you don't want this icon to be the one that will be there, fab open icon, I mean, and just change it. Icons dot trend should I use? Can I use the Flutter dash? And now if I save it, you can see our adorable Flutter dash there. So that's it. And if you notice, we are using a stateless widget for this one. Most of the other ones will be using a stateful widget. So let me just comment out this code. Don't worry, the code will be in the description below. I'll leave the link to the source code. So to use the others, we'll have to change this to a stateful widget. And the second one we'll be using is the awk fab. And now you can see this one, instead of having a floating action button, we have a body, because the awk fab menu also have a body property inside it. So in my body, I'll just have a center widget, have a child of text, should be here, hello, and let's just make it a constant. So now for our items, it will be a list, and there will be awk fab menu item. You can see all these things are required: the label, the on tap, and the icon. So for the label, it will be a string. So we'll have all those stuff we have in the order in the first fab, the icon, icons of home, okay, and again we just copy and paste this to be faster. we have to auth restart because we changed from a stateless widget to a stateful widget. So we have restarted now. Let's see our Alright, so that's our fab, our floating action, and you can see the body in the center. Now if you press it, this is just like it's popping up from inside the floating action button. Also, we can also customize it. You want to change the icon, the color, the background color, and all that. You can customize it too. And now we will comment this out, and then the last one looks a bit complicated. The floating action bubble, it looks a bit complicated because don't worry, we just see that soon enough. Floating action bubble, we have many things that are required. The unpressed function is required, the animation is required. Let's check again. Items, yeah, we know this should be required. Background color, icon color. All right, now we have to create animation here. So but to use animation, we have to use the single ticker provider state mixing. Okay, and now we'll create our animation. So first of all, we have to define what we'll be using. The animation should be, we'll make it private animation. Just add late in front because of null safety. Okay, and then we need a controller for our animation too. Let animation controller, and now define it as animation controller too. Okay, and then we have other properties. Now init state will initialize the animation and all that. So here you can see the animation controller, the duration should be, we need this vsync for our animation to work properly. So duration, let me just change this to 150 milliseconds, 150. And then we also need the curved, we are defining a curved animation, which will be the animation we'll actually be using. So curved animation, the curve will be the east out, and the parent animation will be the animation. So the animation will now be this twin. If you need a video on animation, you can drop it in the comment section below to understand animation more. Alright, and now just change these colors of green, and the items will actually be bubble. Since you are using the floating action bubble, items will be bubble, and here I have icon, is the home as we had before. Okay, why am I having errors here? Why am I having errors here? Oh, the icon cannot be applied to the icon data. Alright, I think I should remove the const. Okay, and now the icon color, you can give it any color you want, but I'll be going with colors.blue. The title will be a text. This will be home, and the text style, since I don't want to style the text now, I'll just leave it empty because we can't remove it. It is actually a required property. So I'll just add a const Yeah, and the bubble color, give me any color, colors or amber. The unpressed can be empty for now. Okay, now we'll copy and paste again. The animation here will be the animation we defined up there. Let's try to run this. I don't know why this is okay. And now we have an error here. We have an error here. And oh, we need to add icon data to show at the beginning, like on the floating action button. I'm using the icons dot add, and if I run this now, let's see, we are still having errors. Icon data is not equals to null. Okay, so this is it. The animation is not working yet. Oh, we need an unpressed for it. So if animation controller dot is completed, then animation controller dot reverse. But if it has not started yet, that will be in the else. Then animation controller dot forward, that means for it to start. And I will hot restart again. Alright, and here it is. So we can see the way this button is being animated in and out when you click it. So here is just about the floating action buttons we have today. Can comment the one you like more in the comment, put the one you like more in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next lesson.